In this tutorial, we'll take a look at the Scream 4 Distortion unit, Reason's weapon of sound destruction. Scream 4 can turn any sound into an unrecognizable mess made of pure awesome. Or, if you're afraid to unleash its power, just warm up your vocals a bit. I've got a pretty cool subtractor bass line here that I'm going to use, but it needs a little bit of character, so let's put some Scream 4 in and see what we can do with it. I'll create a Scream 4 right after the subtractor. Whoa! Better already. But let's start from the beginning. I'll right-click the device and reset it so we have a blank slate. Scream 4 is made up from 3 different areas: the damage section, the cut section, and the body section. The damage section, as the name implies, is where the damage is done. Scream 4 is now set to overdrive, an algorithm that produces a dynamic analog overdrive effect. These 2 rotaries down here control the sound of the distortion. In this case, the first knob controls the basic tone of the effect, while the second one controls the presence, which boosts frequencies in the high mid-range. We can add even more distortion by cranking up the damage control. Nice. Now my bass line's sounding really cool, but I want to try a few different algorithms before I make up my mind. One of my favorite algorithms is tape. This is much more subtle than the other algorithms and emulates the soft clipping produced by magnetic tape saturation. This warm distortion is great on bass, drums, and even vocals. Here we can use the P1 knob to control the tape speed, which in turn controls how bright the resulting sound is. P2 controls the amount of compression, allowing us to squeeze the sound to add a bit of punch. This really sounds nice, but I want to try something more radical. Let's try the digital algorithm, the quickest way to lo-fi. Using P1, we can set the bit resolution of the sound, all the way down to 1 bit, and with P2, we reduce the sample rate, resulting in what's commonly known as bit crushing. This is perfect for raw and dirty sounds like this, or with more moderate settings, to emulate vintage digital gear or old game consoles. I really like the sound of this bass now. We can do some final tweaks in the cut section. This is basically a 3-band equalizer that'll help you shape the sound. Let's boost the low and high a little bit, and pull back on the mids. Finally, the body section is a speaker cabinet simulation that adds a little bit of volume or body to your sound. The type control lets you select from 5 different virtual speaker cabinet types. Then, you can set the amount of resonance within the cabinet with the aptly named resonance knob. The scale sets the volume of the virtual cabinet and alters the character of the body resonance. Not quite feasible in the physical world, the auto control will change the scale parameter based on the level of the incoming sound. Wow! Scream 4 Distortion, the ultimate weapon of sound destruction.